SROM's ridiculous.
Actually,
Okay.
So I remember my first course, like, looking at this bag of stuff going, like, what do we do with it?
They go hard in terms of the food. Like they go up and beyond what would even be closely like expected in the backcountry.
There's just like endless possibilities of things you can make out here.
We're SROM, Solid Rock Outdoor Ministries. We've spent the last 30 years training people to be leaders in the wilderness. This time, we're taking a group of SROM veterans on their own course into Red Rock Canyon and the remote Grand Canyon to go deeper and live 15 days in the wilderness.
Get up, we'll fight the darkness right beside you day in, day out. Forget the days behind us now. You are here to stay out.
I'm ready for the adventure.
Here are our stories in the canyon.
One of SROM's philosophies on backpacking is a phrase. It's called heavy and slow. There's a lot of intention there. One thing that makes our packs pretty heavy though is food.
we're gonna indulge.
Ooh, thank you. The food portions here. SROM does not slack. In general, normally you're with people who are maybe in transitions of life or haven't left the house yet, and so in general they're like walking in independence, and then they literally spend 3 hours a day cooking. So it's like a really good life skill in general.
The spice bag that Jess has, that's a ton of spices. There's every single spice in that you could ever even like imagine.
I think there's more spices in that kit than there is in my kitchen.
You might need that.
It's crazy.
The SROM spice kit, it's gigundous. So tonight, Bubs and I are making basically like an Asian style stir fry. So what I do with my spices, I think like, okay, what are my main flavor themes that I'm going for? So then I grab those first. So I'm like, all right, I'm thinking Asian. So I grab ginger, I grab curry. I just realized I forgot cilantro. I'd grab cilantro. And like those are kind of my main themes. And then I'm like, all right, so I know I want salt and pepper, obviously. I want a little chili powder, add a little kick, a little garlic, onion, and maybe a little Cajun persuasion. And then usually sriracha we do like personally, like we don't usually put it, like spice it in the whole meal. Usually it's kind of like you just put it in your personal bowl. New in the SROM spice kit this season is rosemary.
That is clutch.
Which this is new, and I'm a big, I think it's a win, for sure. My favorite use for it is as an appetizer, I'll make garlic cheesy rosemary potatoes. It's legit. So I think this is a big win for this year in the spice kit.
After leaving a SROM course, you cook better in the front country because you learn how to use your spices. Because out here, your spice kit is like treasure chest.
Hey, experiment is cool.
If you don't use that, your food's gonna taste awful. And I think sometimes in the front country, we always have things prepared for us. Out here, it's not the case. So you really learn and begin to be creative with things, and you have a ton of trial and error.
At SROM, dinner time or even breakfast time, food time is an important part of like family. Stories, jokes, like.
Yeah, there's some fun things you can make. So when we give the students a lot of options and like a lot of resources to work with.
Fresh garlic. This will help your immunity be good out here too, which is helpful. I've never been on a strong person who have been sick ever.
Yeah.
And I really think part of it's the garlic because we're eating with fresh garlic. It actually keeps your immunity strong. Pretty amazing. Makes you smell bad, but you know, it costs, you know.
That's inevitable.
It's inevitable.
So there's just a lot of pure like batter or like dough, like or wheat, like a baking mix.
What I appreciate about it is like the creativity that SROM allows in it. Like you get a bunch of powders and then like go.
Here's the brown powder, here's the white powder, here's the yellow powder.
I still think the puddings are a little overboard.
If you put in the blue powder with the yellow powder, you're gonna get a nice green powder.
Give yourself a lot of variety of ingredients. It's like endless of things you can make. So
Then on this course, especially being an alumni course, like in getting to sit with people who've spent time back here.
Beauty. Man, this is definitely gonna be the best entry I've ever had.
Yes.
I'm just already predicting it. God, we just thank you
Not
for
there
knowledge.
yet. So lately my prayer for her has been like, Lord,
Itchy.
send me
Whatever that
right
means.
Aaron.
Thank you for Aaron and his experience you've given him to make him an incredible cook.
So that's kind of, I've had
We're cooking right now. I'm trying to wrap and cook, but I don't know how well that's gonna go.
Enchiladas.
Some enchi pies. Making the sauce.
When you're in a group of multiple people, gifts and talents come out, right? And so people who are more structured are like,
A little tomato sauce, tomato paste in there, and hydrate it with the chicken water.
yeah, like you got the veggies, chop those efficiently. We're gonna work on this.
Right here, nothing goes to waste. Little flavor, little salt, very good. And then put a little oil in there. Just add this. Consistency. Put the chicken in.
some water.
And yeah, put a little garlic in there, a little basil, a little oregano. We sauteed some veggies first, so that's in here too. And yeah, she's cutting up the cheese, and we'll be shortly making layer upon
How long
layer
have you been going
of
G3
wonderful
and
goodness.
And it's just like it's a good practice of community, really. We love the gourmet cooking in the backcountry.
A little thick there.
Right, no, not at all.
What, like too thick? I don't think that's
No,
possible.
not too thick. That's the desired effect right there.
Like cooking is one of my favorite parts of the SROM course. For one, I like to eat good, and two, just the community aspect of it. It's just, there's always laughs, there's always just hilarious moments, and there's food involved, which is awesome.
It's really fun. I think sometimes students have challenges, but I think if you're more of like the creative mind.
I have learned on every single trip something new, something creative to cook in the backcountry. And the other thing that's really beautiful about it is like there's so much community that happens when we're doing it.
And understand when Scripture talks about the peace that passes all understanding, right? And I know, like, I want that peace, but I think at the same time, I know I have my own fears. And so I think,
You know, a lot of people go backpacking and they want to be really light and fast, but SROM's less worried about how far they hike and more important about the community that is formed. And so that's what this goes for.
Straight nailing it. Just slaying.
What a
That's
knack.
right. It's like I've worked there. Second choice.
No idea. I'm like, I'm packing light. And I show up and it's like, here's your half bag of food and your other bag of food. Bigger pack, just some food.
Here's just a bunch of heavy powders that are essentially
It's set up and it's not like one person cooks. We all cook. We all have bags. It's a beautiful hour and a half in the day where we can sit and laugh about what happened during that day. I don't know, just beautiful conversations happen when you're sitting around the camp stove.